Freeze mode. Effective January 1st, 1978. All Rockstep industrial electromechanics operations will cease. Please contact your assigned account representative for account transfers or contract settlements.
Thank you for holding. Your call is very important. The first available KIE representative will be with you shortly.
Peace mode. Effective January 1st, 1978. All Clarkston industrial electromechanics operations will cease. Please contact your assigned account representative for account transfers or contract settlements.
Christ. Fuck. Hello. How is everybody? You doing good? I hope so. I appreciate people being very patient because today has been a very crazy day, and I've been trying to shimmy in some time to make up for delaying Sunday's golf stream. And I thought that Wednesday would do it, and it almost didn't. So I still have an opening to do this. It's about 2 hours though. But that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather that than not have one at all. I can get through a few games, especially if it's all just the Tiger Woods series that's left. That should be all right. So, let me get everything here sorted, and we will switch on over and get started. Yeah. Well, let me get my hat and my golf club. Yeah, just like that. Very nice. It's been a crazy few weeks. But this time is, well, starting to get into a more some healthy habits, and one of them, unfortunately, involves waking up at 5 in the goddamn morning. Go exercise before work. And I hate it. Because on the surface, it's just like, oh, just wake up an hour earlier. But no, it screws up your evening, too. Because you have to shuffle back whatever happens in the evening so that you get 8 hours, so that when you exercise and are now exhausted and you get to work, you can actually recover, do your work. But enough whining. All right, let's just. Well, I don't really have a lot of time to dilly-dally, so let's just get to it. All right, let's see. Which one is it? Is it here? Yes. Alright, so, last Legacy Golf Challenge. We had managed to complete Tiger Woods 2004. So that means we have 2005, 2006, and 2007. Then it's on me in the next coming weeks to figure out why Outlaw Golf, 9 More Holes of Christmas, and Real World Golf weren't working. And figure out some kind of workaround for it. But I'm dilly-dallying. I'm taking too long blabbing. I can do this while we're talking. Okay. That's me getting some more of my
amateur champ. EA Sports.
Yeah. You're some big shot that I don't know about. Let's just get these out of the way. I also want this big hulking behemoth of a console off my goddamn workbench, because I can't put anything else here. Like, I've got my keyboard up against my damn ribcage. It's kind of bullshit. It's kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. Congratulations, we see your returning Tiger Woods appreciate your prayers. You're an amazing guy. Look at you. Look at how fucking amazing this is. You want to sign your soul away with our license agreement? Yeah, sure, fine. So you have to play the tutorial, because fuck you in particular.
Welcome to Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. We've assembled a group of lessons to help
It's
you
just
get
like
the
the
most
other
out of your golf
the other
game.
3 that we
Let's get
detected you
started
already
because we
played.
have a lot
So
to show you.
we're gonna make you go through the tutorial on how to play because you know you've played already, and we saw it. Let's just new for 2005. Well, at least that's a
New this year is the ability to move the ball forward or back in your stance. In this example, Tiger moves the ball forward in his stance to achieve more loft.
ball in stance. Black button.
Move the ball forward in your stance to clear the obstacle and land the ball on the green.
Can I choose any setting other than all the way? That'd be nice.
The ball must clear the obstacle and land on the green. Give it another attempt. Not quite. Give it another go.
Alright. Click, back, click.
The ball must clear the obstacle and land on the green. Give it another attempt.
Oh my god. Okay, fine, we'll go forward.
Make sure you move the ball forward in your stance and take a full swing.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, ball. Forward. Alright.
Get that ball to the putting surface. You can do it.
What the hell is up? Oh, so you have to swing
Very
forward
nice.
harder. Okay.
The all-new Tiger Vision is a putting aid to help you sink those difficult putts. Master Tiger Vision, and you'll be sinking one putts in no time. Showtime. Enter Tiger Vision and notice the focus zone. Line up your aiming marker with the ideal target mark. Exit Tiger Vision and swing straight through the ball with the necessary power. Tiger Vision displays the general line of the putt. It's up to you to make the fine-tune aim adjustment as well as hit the putt with the necessary power.
Alright, alright, alright. There.
Way to sink that putt. Make sure to use Tiger Vision wisely as it will be limited during gameplay. Are you ready to bring your game to the next level? Be sure to play with Tour Difficulty on for an added challenge. Okay, now check out the current lie of the ball. In Tour Difficulty, you can't add spin when the ball is in the rough, so don't rely on rolling the ball up to the pin. See if you can stick it on the green.
her back. Let her fly.
Pretty tough, huh? Adjust your aim, check your club selection, and take a full swing. You can do it.
Oh, so they want me to actually get it on the green.
The ball must be on the putting surface.
Okay, so I have to get it on the green in this tutorial. All right. Skip.
That's not the green. Give it another try.
Oh, I thought I could be a cheeky bastard about it.
Pretty tough, huh? Adjust your aim, check
Why
your
is this
club
being so
selection,
difficult
take a full
today?
swing. You can do it. The ball must be on the putting surface. That's not the green.
I'm just
Give it another
gonna
try.
this joystick a spin for a minute. Spin is disabled from shots from the rough. Sand. Yep. Okay.
Pretty tough, huh? Adjust your aim, check your club selection, and take a full swing. You can do it. Nice. With
I
greater
might just be
difficulty comes
moderately
greater
stupid.
reward.
That is a
Challenge
possibility.
yourself to tour mode, and you'll be handsomely rewarded.
No. Don't want. Oh, I had to. I had to play 18 holes. This is getting annoying. Game phase 2. Son of a bitch. It actually
Welcome
makes...
to Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. We've assembled a group of lessons.
And here
to
I
help
thought
you
this
get
was
the
gonna
most
be
out of your
quick.
golf game. Let's get started because we have a lot to show you. New this year is the ability to move the ball forward or back in your stance. In this example, Tiger moves the ball forward in his stance to achieve more loft. Move the ball forward in your stance to clear the obstacle and land the ball on the green.
Forward. Click.
The ball must clear the obstacle and land on the green.
Don't
Give it
get
another
it.
attempt.
Forward. Click. Back. There.
Make sure you move the ball forward in your stance and take a full swing.
It's gonna be really stubborn about the swing, huh?
Get that ball to the putting surface. You can do it. Ball must
How's it
clear the
getting
obstacle
worse?
and land on the green. Give it another attempt. Make sure you move the ball forward in your stance and take a full swing.
Try something here.
Get that ball to the putting surface. You can do it.
Something's not adding up. Alright, we'll switch over. Oh. Right. 4-2. Start.
The ball must clear the obstacle.
Nope,
and
so it
land
is
on the
actually
green.
a me
Give it another
problem.
attempt.
I'm actually this incompetent at this game. This is amazing.
Make sure you move the ball forward in your stance and take a full swing. Get that ball to the putting surface. You can do it.
How did it work so good before?
The ball must clear the obstacle and land on the green.
I go
Give it
fast, I go
another attempt.
slow. And then that worked. I've not changed my
Perfect, just like the pros.
not changed my
All-new Tiger Vision is a
putting
putting aid
behavior
to
in
help
any
you
way.
sink those difficult putts. Master Tiger Vision, and you'll be sinking one putts in no time. Showtime. Enter Tiger Vision and notice the focus zone. Line up your aiming marker with the ideal target mark. Exit Tiger Vision and swing straight through the ball with the necessary power. Getting the right aim and distance of a putt is crucial, so make sure you apply the suitable stroke. Be sure to move the aiming marker to the position indicated by Tiger Vision, and you'll sink that putt.
Alright.
Tiger Vision displays the general line of the putt. It's up to
No,
you to make
fuck
the
you in
fine-tuned
particular.
aim adjustment, as well as hit the putt with the necessary power. Getting the right aim and distance of a putt is crucial, so make sure you apply the suitable stroke.
Alright, well, we'll go over this time.
Nice putt. I knew you could do it. Are you ready to bring your game to the next level? Be sure to play with Tour Difficulty On for an added challenge. Okay, now check out the current lie of the ball. In Tour Difficulty, you can't add spin when the ball is in the rough, so don't rely on rolling the ball up to the pin. See if you can stick it on the green.
We'll do this. That works. That works.
Nice. With greater difficulty comes greater reward. Challenge yourself to tour mode, and you'll be handsomely rewarded.
So now I have to make an account. Sorry, make a user. No, 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 no. We're not playing copyrighted music. I'm getting serious. I'm getting real sick of that real fucking fast. Son of a bitch. Or what do I do? Where's my old music? There it is. No, no, you're being put on hold. No. Putting you on hold. Did you know you can visit our new Game Pass? I don't care. All shirts. Polo. There, fine. Oh, hopefully we get over this one soon. I'm gonna need this. There. Yes. Son of a bitch, like, I just wanted to play 18 holes. Oh, no, wait.
Your next opponent in the Legend Tour is Billy.
Right, that doesn't just let you play. Right. No, sure, done. Wait. You need to go into game mode and just choose 18 holes. Would you like to save? No. Game mode. Stroke play. Users 1. Sure. Sure. There we go. The copyrighted thread is gone. Harbor Town, Sherwood, Colonial, Fancourt, Hernbury, Edgewood, Standrews, TPC, Rune North. Fine, that one sounds goofy.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gary McCord for EA Sports, welcoming you to the picturesque
No more
monument
threat of
course
copyright.
at Troon North. My partner David
I'm not
Flaherty
dealing
is
with the
ready to call
DMCA,
today's
no,
action.
thank
So
you.
let's get the day started at the first tee.
All right. So you see, that looks like I just need to pull back and go pop out.
That looked like a conservative swing. David Flaherty.
Okay, need a good solid shot here. 190 yards left the hole. This could find the rough. This is in the rough.
Okay, yep. do this. Make it a pitch. And plop out.
Yep, that's in the bunker. Just a bad break here, Gary. Came up a little short and now in Sandsville. That's a straight shot. Straight into the bunker.
There we go.
This putt for double bogey. Take a deep breath and hit it straight.
That's one that doesn't go on the highlight reel.
There we go. First one down.
The second hole is a par 3 with a spacious green. Safely hit your tee shot to the left in order to avoid...
Watch out for that long grass here.
He could be in a bit of trouble here. Say a prayer. You're gonna need it in that jungle. Should be safely on the green.
There we go.
Some pressure here to save par. Very, very nice.
There.
Nothing wrong with that par.
This par 5 is a signature hole and presents a dogleg right.
There we are. Let's see. That looks like a bunch of grass. Now, I'm no golfer,
Don't be
but I'm
surprised,
pretty
McCord, if
sure
this
that's
catches the
grass.
rough.
Now, I've been told that this is grass, but bad. Alright, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm just gonna put the ball
Can
through
you
his
say
window.
disaster?
I'm mad that I didn't smash his window out.
Well, technically this would be a missed fairway, but he looks in pretty good shape. That was a serious mishit.
Yeah, I don't.
Not that bad, McCord, but it's not that good either. I'm not sure this one will stay in bounds. It's not on our course.
I don't get it. Something's up with the swing.
Trying to think of something positive to say about this one, and nothing immediately springs to mind. It's the lumberjack in him, always looking for the trees, hanging around in bars and wearing women's clothing.
Right in the bunker.
Was that a Monty Python reference?
The fourth hole is a par 4 with an extremely wide fairway, making...
I swear to God, I just heard a Monty Python reference come from that announcer, Jesus.
Not a spectacular tee shot, but it'll work.
I don't think it's something wrong. Could it be something wrong with the controller? It's almost acting like a... Where it's almost like it's acting like a D-pad.
Come on, swing the club. Time for the sand wedge.
I think this is heading for the green.
No satisfaction there, way too far from the hole.
From this distance, Need a little bit of luck to make it.
And boop.
This might roll in, or maybe not. A little breeze might help this one.
Bunk.
Maybe I'll start focusing better after that bogey.
Maybe after just complete
Hole 5
catastrophe.
is a long
Maybe he'll play
straightaway
better
par
after
4 with
complete
a one-
catastrophe. No, that's not how that works. I am this bad. I am bad at golf games. I don't play them because I'm good at them. I play them because it's stupid.
You should find the
it
fairway
kind
with
of
this.
funny.
Boy, were you born under a bad sign. Maybe this will take a good bounce.
Yeah, Super 8.
Send out the scout. This is a long putt. Extremely tough putt coming up here.
Yeah, I'm not making this one.
Nicely done.
That's actually stupidly close.
That's a bogey and it'll cost him a shot.
The 6th hole is a par 4 that presents most golfers with a quandary. Do you brave the expansive bunkers and narrow fairway on the tee shot and go?
Oh, I'm
Okay,
braving
so you're
everything.
with
Let's just fucking go.
there's ways
I'll
to
give it a
improve this.
walloping. Just give it a whapping.
Watch out for that long grass here.
Well, finding this green from there might be a problem. That's in the long stuff.
Yeah. Why is it when I chronically overshoot so I club up, I then hit the proper distance?
Let's see what happens with this wedge.
Always that, isn't it?
Ooh, a terrific par save.
Hole 7 is a par 3 with 2.
And now it's just going stupid fast. We're like almost halfway through this course now. And that was with me completely fucking it up during that one hole. And having to go through the tutorial twice, because apparently not creating a user after going through the tutorial means that you didn't go through the tutorial. Because fuck me, I guess.
Nothing wrong with this approach.
For birdie.
Borde.
A bit too aggressive here.
Nope, never mind.
I wonder what happened here.
What happened was I
This one
putted
could be tricky.
and I missed. That's what happened.
He drops a shot further back after that one.
The 8th hole is a par 4 that rewards strong tee shots.
I don't care what it's like. I'm just gonna whack through it. Just give it a walloping whopow.
Could be trouble.
You'll
See?
have to make a good shot from here.
And then I do it again. I go whop out.
It's not the worst shot I've seen today. It's not the best either.
You literally saw me try and break a man's window in his house. Well, it's not the best. I suppose it was nearly broke a window. Whoops. Oops, I became good for a minute. Oops, I've now set the unrealistic expectation that I know what I'm
Here's a
doing.
trophy ball for you.
Hey, you hit the pin. Something that cool has to be worth a trophy ball.
Oh no, how long is this gonna go for? Okay, good.
Hole 9 is a straightaway par 5 with a nasty bunker that winds its way into the middle of the fairway. Strong drives from the tee enable a second shot to go right over the bunker, but lesser drives usually...
If you hit really hard, it goes really far, and if you don't, it doesn't. Wow. Amazing.
I thought he was stronger than this.
I chronically don't hit hard enough somehow.
This one's going to have to travel some distance, David.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 240 yards to the hole.
Why is this...
Yeah, that'll make it a little tougher. It's in the tall stuff.
Well, it appears he's in grass that's long.
Look like this'll make the
It's
green.
important to get into the grass that's short.
That was a bad decision.
Well, you see, what he did there was the exact opposite of what
It's
he
in the
needed to
rough,
do.
but it could be worse.
Where's my money? Where's my sports commentary money? Hey, Sunfall, how you doing? You doing good? I hope so.
This is definitely making.
I managed to squeeze. I managed to find an opening in time to at least get a mini golf challenge through, and you missed me struggle through a tutorial. It's not as fun as it sounds.
That's a double bogey, and there goes 2 shots. Whee!
Doing okay. Went to look at houses today. Going back to look at some tomorrow. So I'm stressed, but actually kind of excited to look at some stuff.
The 10th
Isn't it?
hole is a
You get
dog
to
leg
see.
left.
Who knows? What do you know? Like a spice kitchen? You ever seen that? You know how I learned about that? Well, okay, I worked IT for a house builder, but it is kind of fun to see how some people have built out their houses. And then you're like, well, what is this room for? And they're like, well, we don't know, but apparently it was used for, because they did, I don't know.
Didn't quite catch it.
What is this cage in the basement for? Don't tell. Or, one that I thought was really cool is the spice kitchen. Which
Bear
is
in
like
mind
a
this is
secondary
uphill. I think you
kitchen
need 3.
just for marinating with strong spices, and it's got a really strong ventilation in it. So it's like a scaled down miniature kitchen just for things that are just like bothersome if like during preparation to be exposed to. There's a mid-century modern built in the late 60s I'm really excited to look at tomorrow. My guess is that the bathrooms will be super tiny, so I'll have to pass, but the photos are pretty amazing. Oh, there was one, and I'm miffed I didn't get to look at it. But it was super creepy when we were like my family were house hunting. And what they told
you're not
me
gonna
was
like this.
That's not a good break. It's in the sand.
it was a basement
Nice
that
try,
looked to
double
be.
loser.
Did you just call me a
Horrible
double
lie.
loser?
We could be in real trouble here.
It was just this big open basement, and in the middle was a black porcelain toilet, freestanding. And it was plumbed. It was just there. Why was it there? I don't know. But like, there's gotta be a story there.
Nothing wrong with that swing.
Would have liked this one much closer. Well, the chances are this will be an exploratory effort.
But like,
David, you should probably put this putt just outside the hole.
do you
Yeah,
maybe
that'd be
want a
right on the list. Not
conversation
much
pit
in it.
in your house? That sounds like a cool thing to have. That's around the 60s 60s era. Or is that 70s?
Not an easy hole there.
Hole 11 is a long...
Why don't we have a chat in the conversation pit?
This one could be in trouble.
Tell us what you have, David.
Caught a lucky break here. The ball took a dive sideways, but it's not too bad. Ooh, that's too bad.
That was a
Yeah,
cool
This
throw.
ball's sitting up fine on some nice beachfront.
Or 70s, I
Just
think.
as
I'm
easy
honestly
as the
not
fairway.
sure.
Should
The
be
whole
able to
thing
catch
was
it cleanly.
aggressively renoed sometime recently. So it looks super modern
I'm sure you didn't
inside,
want it
despite
any
being
longer,
built
but,
50 years ago.
That's what you did.
What? So you now have
Move it.
60... What is with these
One is a notch
underpowered
below
swings?
awful, but maybe a notch above disastrous. It looks like a white dot on the beachfront.
There we go. A vintage house made modern. My only criticism of modern design is they make everything white, gray, or stainless steel. And then that just seems very depressing.
David, tell us what you got.
Well, he yanked this one pretty well offline, but the ball's here and sitting up nicely, so no harm, no foul.
I remember when I went shopping for my own home, and my real estate agent was amazing. Yeah, the new stuff is very gray or stainless, although one of the bathrooms was done well, done in really warm wood tones, but that photo was very carefully staged, hence my it's probably size of my pinky statement. One of those very cleverly set up wide angle shots.
Can I open my eyes now? That's hard to watch.
The 12th hole is a par
When I went
4
to
that's been
Toronto, I gotta look at it though, it's such a striking design. There was... When I was in Toronto, there was one bar in particular, and I am inspired. It was comprised of black, or like a blackish brown, with brass and like banker's lamp green.
Not one for the
And for
highlight
some
reel.
reason, I'm like, I absolutely love this. And I also know that pretty much anybody who would observe that and had that in their home would absolutely hate it, which is also part of why I'd love it.
Needed more club on this shot. It's going to be short. This looks good. Should be safely on the green.
Yeah, there we go.
Miss this and you're looking at a bogey.
Alas, I can't stay for long. I have board games in 3 minutes, but I saw you on belatedly. Gmail took its time showing me in the mail, and I had to say hi. Well, I'm glad you swung by to say hi, and I'm glad you're pretty jazzed to see cool new houses. I'm glad you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit. When I was shopping for a home of my own, the real estate agent who found I was shopping
A terrific par save.
was an absolute champ. And I just remember sitting like
Hole 13 is a straightforward
Whitest guy
par
you
3.
know.
The green is large,
His
but so
eyes
are the
were
bunkers.
red. I
Tee
think he
drives
was
that fall
bumping
short
coke.
or long will find themselves
And he's
swimming
just
in a
pumping
sea of
dirty
sand.
rap in the car, and we're just going house to house like 5 or 6 in a night. And he's saying shit like, the previous owner did weird things in this basement, but there's a lot of power outlets in here, so you could probably run your server room down here. And I'm like, yes, we could. Just don't tell me what the weird stuff was. Did it used to be a grow-up house? No. Okay, never mind. That sucked. Well, hopefully you get some cool, fun board games to play tonight, Sunfall. Either way, be good.
Miss this one for bogey,
Best
and things
well.
will get ugly really, really quick.
And you're a smartman. You'll get through it. I believe in you.
Scrambles to make bogey, gives back a shot.
Bogey. This is sad time indeed.
The 14th hole is another monster par 5 that doglegs right. Tee shots are...
Pow!
It's headed for the rough, but it might not be too bad.
Lunk.
Extrication here is not out of the question.
We're a little weak, put it bluntly.
Just don't get the strength of the swing.
What do you have down there, David?
180 yards, thereabouts. Wants this one to roll, McCord.
And pow!
Should have a good chance from there. This is where a good stroke comes in handy. David Faraday, this putt's got to go through like 3 continents.
Yeah, it could be incontinent by the time we've got the hole.
No problem. And thank you. I'm gonna need it. Pow! Oh. Oh, that's not gonna make it.
Very good putt.
Boop, boop. Beep, bunk.
That's a bogey and it'll cost him a shot.
Hole 15 is a straightaway par 4 that offers a sprawling fairway with a green to match. Just drive the tee shot long and straight to set up an easy approach, but be watchful of the 2 bunkers at...
And whack!
That was a little weak, don't you think?
What is with this like anemic man and his
We're a little
swinging?
weak, put it bluntly.
Is it me? Like, is it actually the controller? Could this questionable no-name brand controller perhaps be a problem? No. No, impossible. It's me. I am the problem. I will accept that I am the problem.
I'd be happy with this.
Bunk.
Makes bogey and drops a shot.
All right,
The 16th
3
hole
more.
is a short par 3 with a wide green.
This will be on the green. Well, it's okay. Not brilliant, but okay. At least we're dancing.
Right into the hole if it's stroked properly.
No!
What was that?
That was called a miss.
Miss this and you're looking at a bogey. Makes his par.
Hole 17 is straightaway par 4 that challenges tee shots by placing a bunker in the right half of the beginning fairway. A false front around the green can make approach shots tricky, so don't be afraid to play it a tad long.
All right. All right, let's see your gameplay hint. Downhill shots typically require less club to reach their target. Pay attention. All right. All right, well, I'm going to ignore that, and I'm just going to give it a whack.
This'll work. Nice play. Doesn't look like this'll make the green.
Step up and drain it.
There we go.
Nothing wrong with that.
And last one.
The finishing hole summarizes the entire course. A dog leg left, line.
There's a dog on it. There's a leg with a dog, and there's grass, and watch out for everything around it, because it's
Yep, I
bad.
think you found some sand. Congratulations, you're in the bunker. He hit it right into the bunker. Let's see what he does next.
He's gonna hit into another bunker.
Some golfers have a knack for landing in the bunker.
You couldn't ask for a nicer piece of beachfront real estate.
I see what he's going to do is he's going to hit it into this bush.
I know you want to give your opponent a chance every now and then, but I think they've had enough chances now. And this is what happens when a good golfer hits a lousy shot. When good golfers go bad. This could find the shaggy stuff. That got away from him a bit. Well, more than a bit, actually. It's in deep rough.
Everything about this is wrong. Everything is bad.
Just incredible!
Hey, that's pretty good. that was the fastest failure I've done. And I made $4,000 from it. $166,000. Stop taking me to Game Face. Stop it. I don't care about it. Yes, overrated. I'm not coming back to it. Alright. We're gonna give that a boop. So that was Tiger Woods 2005. So now it's time for 2006. And there's gonna be a lot of these. Unfortunately, yeah, I think we're only going to be able to do 2005 and 2006 before about, 2 hours are up. This was going to be well, not was. This is going to be a shorter stream because I have to be up at 5 in the goddamn morning. And I hate it. But apparently that's what it means to be a healthy man. ...2006. We're now going into the 21st century. Well, we've been in the 21st century for a while.
Hi, I'm Retief Goosen, 2000.
Hi, Retief. Bye, Retief. Congratulations on being a returning player to PGA Golf. It was good. Oh, I have stick drift. So there is a problem. Bitch. So that's why I can't. Both have stick drift. Okay. Actually, I should watch what I say. They might not both have stick drift out of the box. I have to confirm that. I have to confirm if they have stick drift out of the box. Yes. Oh my god. Oh god. Stop. Adam, Justin Rose. Where's my weird man? Where's my weird man I made? Called just new user. Where's new user? Load profile. Load profile. No valid users. We'll find them. Then we'll use I don't know. Jim. His name is Jim. Hog Hill. Dubs Dread. Natural style golf course. Dubs Dread. Fine. Full 18 holes. Let's roll.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gary McCord for EA Sports, and welcome to the Cog Hill Golf and Country Club. My colleague David Fairty is with us today, and will be calling the action down on the course. Let's send it down to the first tee.
Heading for a little pot. Bunker, that is.
Ah, that's not great.
Amazing.
I don't see any trouble with this shot.
Balls don't travel so far when they're in the sand. Probably because they're in a bunch of sand. Ooh. There we go.
That chip earns you a special reward.
It's a trophy ball.
Not
It
insult
looks.
you for the next 10 seconds. Here's a trophy ball for hitting the pin. Keep up the good work.
Here's a trophy ball. It looks just like all your other balls that you have.
This 180-yard
'Cause I just made up the
features
trophy
a
right
green
now.
surrounded by bunkers. The tee shot must travel through a narrow entrance guarded.
4 miles an hour. I'll just do that. Just do a little bop. Just a bop. Just do a little bit of bop. Oh.
This for birdie.
Nice birdie. 2 under now.
This par 4 424-yard hole requires accuracy off the tee. Most
Here's a hole that you can only get to the green if you can shoot at it. Amazing.
Didn't get all of it, but it's not a terrible shot.
I almost killed that small animal. That adorable small creature.
Fairway Faraday, he's got this going right at it.
There.
That's just a wonderful shot.
You look angling for a birdie here.
Boop.
A great finish for birdie.
I got $25 for that.
One of the toughest holes on the front 9, the 434-yard par 4 has a tight, sloping green.
Might I just get a complaint about an overloaded encoder? Why did that happen? It's just grass. Alright.
Could be in some trouble here.
So you see, there's this thing. It's a bunch of sand.
Well, a good break here, and a really easy shot to get out of this bunker. The ball's sitting perfect.
That's basically a swing and a miss.
It's like a swing and a miss, except I hit it.
Looks like a little beachcomber enjoying the sunshine and sitting pretty. Should be able to get this one close to the hole. Not good. This one's in the tall grass.
This one looks like it might find the sand.
Okay. What do I have to do here?
You can't get a better lie in the sand. Well, you could, I suppose, if you didn't hit it in there to begin with.
There.
This to put an end to the hole.
This one could be tricky.
Missed opportunity there.
You just gonna bump it in? Yeah.
Can I open my eyes now? That's hard to watch.
Yeah, I couldn't have those 2 birdies on there.
This
That would
hole
make me
used to
look
be a
better than I
final-
actually am. Nah, we're back at my regular skill level.
Straight and short. I think we break out the heavy artillery. A little under 270 yards to the green.
we go.
Well, Furyk should be able to make par here, no problem, Cord.
Don't take anything for granted, but I think you can make this one.
Solid par.
He almost fucked it up, but he didn't. There. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. You did it. Yeah.
Look at this shot. Furyk for par.
This is a long putt.
Yeah, I'm not making it.
I wonder what happened here.
I missed going downhill. That's what happened there.
This isn't out of your range. You can do it. Double bogey like that makes you want to snap your putter in two.
This 425-yard par 4 doglegs right. The fairway is...
It goes to the right. You can tell because there was a foul.
Not a terribly
No.
long shot, but this'll do.
The one time it hits great is the time I just like point it the worst place possible.
That'll be in good shape. Here comes Furyk's birdie attempt.
Bunk. Oh no.
Not the best swing I've seen. Furyk needs to get in and out with a par here.
Do I? Do I really?
Oh, put a leash on that dog.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
Furyk for bogey.
I fucked up, dude.
Time to turn it around after the bogey there.
With trees protecting the landing area on this 384-yard par 4, most players hit a long iron or fairway wood off the tee. The two...
Yeah, there we go.
This one's right down the middle.
There. Yep, stop, stop, cease, stop, stop rolling. Thank you.
I'm weeping down here. That's so good.
I made $5.
Gotta be happy with that birdie. Gotta be happy with any birdie.
I can die happy now.
The most difficult of the par 5s, this hole has been
Oh,
lengthened to
yes.
600 yards with a tight, tree-lined fairway. The green slope...
Yep, that looks like cut grass.
was a little weak, don't you think?
He got a lot of this one. Unfortunately, he's going to get a lot of the trees too.
I was trying to be clever and get through the trees.
I like the way he played this one.
I was hoping to get under him. I mean, I mostly did.
This should find the green.
That's a good shot. Jim Furyk looks to bogey here and move on, hopefully.
Boop.
This is a chance.
Maybe he'll start focusing better after that bogey.
I did it. I was about to say we won, but that's a lie.
This 380-yard par 4 is
Hey,
a
I might
great
be able to
birdie
actually get through this in
opportunity
2
if the player
minutes.
misses the tree.
Sorry, not 2 minutes, 2 hours. No.
Sure, it's in the rough, but it's not too bad.
I lied, it's actually really, really fucking bad.
That'll do it.
Furyk has his sights set on a birdie here. Will it get there? Got it in.
Oh, damn.
Another good birdie opportunity. This 564-yard par 5 is reachable in 2, but a sharp dog leg on the approach can make this small green tough to hit. There is out of bounds to the right, bunkers to the left of the landing area, and second shots to the green must carry the trees.
He hit it straight, but short.
Why is it wanting me to go there? Where's the actual hole? All the way over here. Why don't I just hit here?
About 100 yards to the flag. I can't be certain, but this looks like it's heading for the rough. Well, a lucky player here, Gary. Went into the jungle, but came up in fine shape.
Cease rolling.
For par. That's not going to drop.
No. I turned too
A
hard.
little too much get up and go. That one is got up and gone. Furyk faced with bogey. Not gonna go in. Well, obviously this wasn't part of your plan.
Furyk for a nasty double bogey here. Next double bogey.
A downhill par 3 with trees and out of bounds surrounding the backside of the green. This 220-yard hole is guarded.
This one is heading in the general direction of the spinach patch.
What was with that wimpy shot? It's like, eh. There. Boop.
This 482-yard par 4 was the most difficult hole on the course in 1995. The green is difficult to hit in regulation unless the tee shot is perfectly positioned in the middle of the fairway.
Oh,
Gusting
okay. Well,
winds can
I'm
make
not
the
getting
second
green on
shot
regulation then. Yeah, not happening.
Let's see who handles this lie.
Ball's in there somewhere. I hope you can find it.
I think I'd like to be closer. I'm about 180 yards away.
There.
Not exactly firing on all cylinders, but it is on the putting surface.
Boop.
This could be close.
That's a bogey.
All right, we're making
Large
pretty
green
good
on
time.
this 192-yard par 3 slopes from right to left and is surrounded by sand bunkers. The key is to land the tee shot below the hole.
So I realized that I completely fucked something up,
If this catches the rough.
which was that. Actually, I realized a few days ago I completely fucked something up. I had planned to go again to to a cybersecurity conference this
Okay,
year,
this one's not looking good.
and I kept forgetting to get my lodging and flight
This could get interesting.
until like last night.
The rough doesn't look too bad here.
And this convention starts, or yeah, convention, I suppose, convention, conference. It's kind of like both.
This could
It's from
really
August
get ugly.
8th to 11th. So it has been very panicky and very stressful to get lodging and flight, and expensive. That's something I have to learn next year. As soon as the venue is announced,
Furyk for
I'm
double
I'm
bogey.
just getting my I'm just getting a travel and lodging package then from like a travel agent or something. Aww.
Nope, that's not going to go in. Poor strategy, poor execution, poor everything. Apart from that, it was perfect.
Missed a chance there. Not a very good hole here.
There we go. Now we're getting back to the score I know and love.
The 15th hole at Cog Hill Golf and Country Club is...
Yes, it is.
This tee shot looks like it'll find the rough.
Three wood ought to be enough to get you up and over the hill here.
Very nice. Alright. Whack.
I see the ball, and I see the sand, and I think soon you'll see the ball in the sand. Get ready for a little sand in your shoes.
Nah, that's not going to cut it here today. This is going in the hole.
That's a bogey, and it'll cost him a shot.
Oh well. Better than double or triple.
The 445-yard par 4 dog leg.
Look out for the rough.
This one didn't make it through the tribal council, Gary. I'm afraid it's been voted off the island. Not a great swing there. This could be heading for the rough.
Now listen carefully. You don't want to do that again.
Well, it jumped off into the first cut, but certainly nothing unmanageable from here.
There we go.
This could find the shaggy stuff.
The one time I did not need it to shoot at the actual distance is when it shoots at the distance. There we go.
I'm sad to say that this is for double bogey.
Triple bogey.
That's one that doesn't go in the highlight reel.
This 420-yard slight dogleg right requires a tee shot in the fairway. Look for most players.
Good swing, but heading for the longer stuff.
We'll have to play it from the rough.
There we go.
Things might get a little dicey before we finish this hole.
Thought I got around it. But alas,
Will you
I
have
did
a little
not.
fluff under your chin, McCord? There's a little fluff under this ball. It might come out a little hot. This does not look good.
David, grab your bucket. We're off to the beach.
Dickens.
Boy, it's hard to watch a shot get away like this.
How?
Yeah, that's definitely not going to end up on this course. Plenty of green to work with. Nice even lie in the sand. If you're going to be in a bunker, this is where you want it.
This is going to leave a nasty tough putt.
Still a lot of work left to be done here.
This has got to be frustrating.
A straight shot. All right.
Very good putt. Let's pretend
There.
this will happen.
5 over par. All right, last hole. Last hole, and we can wrap up the mini golf
A
challenge.
great finishing hole and the most difficult hole on the course. The fairway and green on this 480-yard par 4 both slope.
I thought he was stronger than this.
Don't look at me. You're the one who hit it in there. Caught a good break in the rough here, McCord. Not bad at all. That's not the straightest shot I've ever seen.
No, 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 no. Okay. We
I'd
did.
get down
We
there
saved
and
it.
take a long look at the lie before you swing at this one. No way.
No.
It's a video game? No, just hit it. Well, that's bad news. There's no other way to put it.
Furyk for double bogey.
There we go. Back to the bad scores I know and love.
Well, it's hard to find anything good to say about this one. That's unfortunate.
There. Alright, let's see. $72, ended with 96. Not awful, just kind of bad. No. There. Well, that was Tiger Woods PGA 2005 and 2006. So that means what we have left on this platform before I'm finally done for the Xbox is a second version of Outlaw Golf, some Christmas disc that they had. Real World Golf, and then Tiger Woods 2007. And then we're done the Xbox platform, which is pretty great. Now, I'm not really in a position where I can hang around for much, like for long after I wrap up, so I don't know if I should be raiding into anybody. I don't know, there's so many rules of engagement. It's really tough for me sometimes. I was told, oh, you can't raid into someone bigger than you, because then it looks like you're trying to get attention undeservedly, and you gotta stay and chat with them or it's rude, and sometimes I just want to drop the kids off and be gone. Sorry, I don't mean to call you children, but you know what I mean? Just raid and run. Let's see. Let's see, is there anybody in here? Yeah, I don't think I can stay in chat. I actually have to get prepared for in the morning, so yeah, I don't think I'll raid into anyone tonight. I know, I don't know. I don't know what's good or bad form anymore. I'm just doing my best. Let's see. Maybe there is. Let me do one more combing through here. Ooh, we got somebody playing, yeah, we got somebody playing, Yoshi's Island. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna raid them. Why? I don't know. Is it bad form? I don't know. I think. But I don't know anymore. So, that's what we're gonna do. Do we have a raid message? I don't know. Probably not. No need for one. Maybe another time. They've been going for 3 hours, so they'll probably be going for a little while longer. Alright. Time for me to wrap up. But we managed to get, for only 2 hours, we managed to get through it pretty well. And that was with a hold up through the, that mandatory tutorial as well. So, yeah, I'm quite proud of that. But it's time for me to go. So, as always, I'm not going to tell you what to do. So I'm not going to tell you to stay out of trouble. But all I ask is that if you do get in trouble, you make sure it's the good kind of trouble. And you all stay safe out there, and we'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye for now.